Now let's briefly summarize what we've described here. We have a base model with features, options, and rules that has been set up. We went through an order entry session and we used the base model and all of those features, options, and rules to configure a part. And we put on line number 1 of that particular sales order. A bill of material for that part will have been created. Cost roll-up will have been done. List price roll-up will have been done. Primary stock location will have been set up. A lot of stuff, if you will, that's required behind the scenes to make this order possible has been taken care of. We did not have to enter this customer's order and then wonder, oh gee, we already got a bill of material that's set up for this specific list of features and options that the customer wants. We didn't have to do that. We didn't have to send the order to engineering and let them come up with a bill of material that matches those features and options. By taking the effort in advance for your product experts to create the features, options, and rules, made it possible during the order entry process to completely breeze past all of those things and assemble the bill of materials from the features and option list that's been created by your product experts as a massive and gigantic improvement in efficiency and a reduction in the amount of time it often takes to get a sales order from the customer calling order entry, calling sales, to the time that that bill of materials is ready for production to work on. There are other topics and add-ons that significantly add to the functionality of the product configurator. For example, we have the ability to configure the routing if the options that can be selected in one of your base models significantly affects the labor content. The standard product configurator provides you with one routing and alternate combination for the base model. For some customers, that's just not enough. If you're in a situation where if you pick one set of options, it takes you 4 hours in manufacturing, you pick another set of options, it takes you 3 weeks, then you would be a very good candidate for the add-on module that configures the routing. If, on the other hand, you've got a situation where you pick one set of features, it's 4 hours 45 minutes, and you pick another set of features and it's 5 hours and 10 minutes, hey, that's close enough. We also have the ability to create what's called a catalog number option for the configurator. In this case, the features and options that are chosen will ultimately point towards a specific part number for that combination of features and options. This is useful where you've got a sales brochure that has you put the model number together from the options that the customer likes to choose. That's the part number he wants to order. That's how that works. Basically, that would work is you would choose the features and the options. If the number already exists, it'll use it. If it doesn't, it'll create that part number in the bill of material. Users who have used the configurator for a while will eventually have a desire to have the ability to turn off a base model and make it inactive. As time goes on, base models evolve, technology improves, we add more features and options. We might like to turn off an old base model, not use it anymore, and have a more modern base model. The standard configurator doesn't give you that capability. We have the ability to add a feature, or rather an option, in the base model screen that allows you to activate or inactivate a base model. Embedded base models refers to the ability to have a base model within a base model, if you will. Let's say with our car, as we configure the car and choose the body style and say the interior colors, let's say we'd like to have an assembly be configured that matches those two choices, so we can come up with a seat a kit, if you will, or an interior kit based upon the color and the body style that was selected. With standard growth power, you do have the ability to embed a base model. Basically, in place of the part number prompt and the option, you can switch that over to be a base model prompt. You can call up another base model. But there isn't any linkage between the rules and the design of the top-level base model and the embedded base models that you place in that. So it would allow you to do something like configure a 120 volt power supply and a 220 volt assembly, and that wouldn't be good. We have the ability to link the top level base model, its rules and function and options, automatically choose the options in an embedded base model. The master schedule reset refers basically to an issue for those who are master scheduling base models that exists in growth power. Quite frankly, in my opinion, it's a bug, but basically some things don't work quite right, and there's a reset that we have available. If you're master scheduling base models, talk to us about that and we can fix it very easily. The maintenance of base models, features, and option rules can be very convenient if done via an Excel spreadsheet. So let's take a look at one. Switching over to a product configurator spreadsheet. Product configurator spreadsheet allows a user to maintain features, options, and rules within a base model in a spreadsheet format. So the user can add the features. Here we see the features body style that's required. We see the 2-door, the 4-door, the wagon. These features and options can be maintained in the spreadsheet, as well as the rules that are associated with that base model. When the user is done maintaining the base model and the rules, there's the ability to upload all the stuff, all the information that's on this spreadsheet back up into growth power, so that the data entry in growth power itself can be done by the spreadsheet program, not by you typing away on the keyboard. This provides a dramatic ability to maintain a very large and a very complicated base model if you need to do so. Have it available for you right in front of you. Everything there, all the features, options, and rules, makes it a lot easier to keep track of, and also makes it a lot easier to accomplish the data entry over in growth power. If you have questions, would like to arrange for a web meeting or an on-site visit, have any questions about the functionality of the product configurator, base models, features, and rules, the spreadsheet, the additional add-on modules, any questions about how the product configurator works, how it might fit in your environment, and whether your base models or your products would be a very good fit for the product configurator, please feel free to contact me, Mark Anderson, at either the email addresses or the phone number listed on the screen in front of you. I have no doubt that if you have a product where customers are choosing features and options to place their order, and you have engineers who are having to manually produce bills of material and product structures on the fly, if you will, to match those requirements, that the product configurator would be an excellent fit for you. And I do a lot of product configurator consulting and training. So again, please feel free to give me a call at the voicemail or phone email addresses on the screen in front of you. Thanks, and have a great day.